It's all already there. You've got all the tools, all the things in order to become it. Just act like it. See, I don't like the word fake it. All right, I'm having a problem with this one. Okay, I'm having a massive internal crisis with the word fake it. Okay. All right, we got a bit of a doozy this time. I was talking to a colleague at work, and they said, "Fake it till you make it." Let's see how I feel about that, shall we?
So I want to start by offering you a free, no-tech life hack. And all it requires of you is this, that you change your posture for 2 minutes. But before I give it away, I want to ask you to right now do a little audit of your body and what you're doing with your body. So how many of you are sort of making yourselves smaller? Maybe you're hunching, crossing your legs, maybe wrapping your ankles. Sometimes we hold on to our arms like this. Sometimes we spread out. I see you. So I want you to pay attention to what you're doing right now. We're going to come back to that in a few minutes. So obviously, when we think about nonverbal behavior or body language, but we call it nonverbals as social scientists, it's language. So we think about communication. When we think about communication, we think about interactions. So what is your body language communicating to me? What's mine communicating to you? And there's a lot of reason to believe that this is a valid way to look at this. So social scientists have spent a lot of time looking at the effects of our body language or other people's body language on judgments. And we make sweeping judgments and inferences from body language.
I think I know where she's going with this one. So she started off with something like, check your body language now, see if it's in a bit of a slouch or feels small or something. I did this kind of big hand wave. There is definitely some truth in standing in a certain way or sitting in a certain way. For example, I'm going to sit upright. I'm going to sit upright, so. Yep. And I put my chest out a little bit. Oof. Oof, that's a fantastic feeling. That can convey to your brain a certain emotion. I think this is where she's going with it. I agree with that. I don't think that's faking it, though. Maybe this is one of them titles that are there to get them to watch it, but she says something completely different. I bet that's the case. By the way, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel. If not, the police go and get me. I don't want to go to jail.
So what nonverbals am I talking about? I'm a social psychologist. I study prejudice, and I teach at a competitive business school. So it was inevitable that I would become interested in power dynamics. I became especially interested in nonverbal expressions of power and dominance. And what are nonverbal expressions of power and dominance? Well, this is what they are. So in the animal kingdom, they are about expanding. So you make yourself big, you stretch out, you take up space, you're basically opening up. It's about opening up. And this is true across the animal kingdom. It's not just limited to primates, and humans do the same thing. So they do this both when they have power sort of chronically, and also when they're feeling powerful in the moment. And this one is especially interesting because it really shows us how universal and old these expressions of power are.
Look, check what I did. I literally did this with my hands.
Crossing your legs, maybe wrapping your ankles. Sometimes I
did that. You know why? I don't know why. I knew that there was something in your body language that makes you do something big and it portrays a certain thing. I don't know. Maybe I should listen to more what she says. Acting bigger makes you feel bigger, which makes you feel more dominant, I guess. This is great. This is fantastic. It's, especially if you feel small, just open up your body. Is it fake it till you make it, though?
But the other thing I noticed is that it also seemed to be related to the extent to which the students were participating and how well they were participating. And this is really important in the MBA classroom because participation counts for half the grade. So business schools have been struggling with this gender grade gap. You get these equally qualified women and men coming in, and then you get these differences in grades, and it seems to be partly attributable to participation. So I started to wonder, okay, so you have these people coming in like this, and they're participating. Is it possible that we could get people to fake it, and would it lead them to participate more? So my main collaborator, Dana Carney, who's at Berkeley, and I really wanted to know, can you fake it till you make it? Like, can you do this just for a little while, and actually experience a behavioral outcome that makes you seem more powerful.
I want to say before she said it so that I can get my opinion in first. Fake it till you make it. Act a certain way. Become that thing. If you're feeling low or you're feeling down or you're feeling like in a very negative space, it's almost a great idea to act as if you're not doing that rather than just sitting in your feelings. When people say fake it until you make it, fake it till you make it, whatever it is, they say it in a very different way. It's almost kind of remove who you really are as a person and fake it until you make it.
Do our nonverbals govern how we think and feel about ourselves? There's some evidence that they do. So, for example, when we smile when we feel happy, but also when we're forced to smile by holding a pen in our teeth like this, it makes us feel happy. So it goes both ways.
Wait. Oh, my.
Again, this is not about you talking to other people, it's you talking to yourself. What do you do before you go into a job interview? You do this, right? You're sitting down, you're looking at your iPhone or your Android, not trying to leave anyone out. You're looking at your notes, you're hunching up, making yourself small, when really what you should be doing maybe is this, like in the bathroom, right? Do that, find 2 minutes. So that's what we want to test, okay? So we bring people into a lab and they do either high or low power poses again. They go through a very stressful job interview. It's 5 minutes long. They are being recorded, they're being judged also, and the judges are trained to give no nonverbal feedback. So when I tell people about this, that our bodies change our minds and our minds can change our behavior and our behavior can change our outcomes, they say to me, it feels fake, right? So I said fake it till you make it, because I want to tell you a little story about being an imposter and feeling like I'm not supposed to be here.
Ah, there we go. So we got something there about her using the fake it till you make it kind of idea, but she's talking about something completely different. I guess it kind of works. I don't knock it at all. She did mention the term imposter syndrome, which is, if you don't know what that means, imposter syndrome is when who you are and how other people see you is completely different to the way you see yourself. Yeah? You look at yourself in a certain way, you then act in that way. Everyone else kind of like, what's wrong with that person? Goes in line with what I'm talking about on this channel about removing imposter syndrome. And this might be a very effective way to do so in terms of, again, fake it till you make it.
So the end of my first year at Harvard, a student who had not talked in class the entire semester, who I had said, look, you gotta participate or else you're gonna fail, came into my office. I really didn't know her at all. And she came in totally defeated and she said, I'm not supposed to be here. And that was the moment for me, because two things happened. One was that I realized, oh my gosh, I don't feel like that anymore. I don't feel that anymore, but she does, and I get that feeling. And the second was, she is supposed to be here. Like, she can fake it, she can become it. So I was like, yes, you are. You are supposed to be here, and tomorrow you're gonna fake it, you're gonna make yourself powerful, and
Well, that's a nice story, That's a nice story. Again, I just want to reiterate, fake it till you make it. In this context means if you're struggling or you're feeling like as an imposter, feeling very negative, fake being confident, fake being smart, fake being all the good things that you probably already are. Sometimes we have this, like I can't even sit here and tell you that I haven't gone through that myself before. So using this technique of acting a certain way for yourself, confident, strong, whatever it is that kind of rebalances the negative side of you, will probably be the most amazing thing you could do for yourself and get you closer to yourself, authentic self, and further away from the imposter.
She comes back to me months later, and I realized that she had not just faked it till she made it, she had actually faked it till she became it. So she had changed. And so I want to say to you, don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it.
Okay, let's hear that one out. Don't fake it till you make it. Fake it till you become it. It's all already there. You've got all the tools, all the things in order to become it. Just act like it. See, I don't like the word fake it, all right? I'm having a problem with this one, okay? I'm having a massive internal crisis with the word fake it, okay? All right, we're going to check out another video about fake it till you make it. Let's see what else other people have to say. Let's give it a chance, shall we?
I thought an interesting starting point to discuss when you're a designer, whatever your discipline is, and you're trying to break into the business and you're trying to establish credibility and credentials and you don't have any, I think you kind of have to fake it till you make it, which I want to distinguish that from, I don't believe that means lying.
Yeah.
Which we both know people that do that or have done that, have said, oh, I designed that. And maybe they got away with it just long enough to leverage that into a career. But more often than not, they get caught.
That's what we're looking for, isn't it? That's what we're looking for. Lying about it is the problem. I hear fake it till you make it as lying to get somewhere. You get caught, you get found out. There's no point about lying about something. That's it. Here's the key things. Do not lie about it. It's not going to work. You're going to get caught. I'm going to catch you. I'm going to come around the corner.
And then they actually do incredible career damage, right?
I think most well-intentioned people understand that expression, fake it till you make it. But there's a very strong negative word in there, the word fake. And that implies fraud, lying, deception, things like that. But I think it's more of a mindset. So I think this sentiment, this other phrase, is very similar to it, but it doesn't have the same baggage as fake it till you make it. And that is believe it till you achieve it.
Believe it till you achieve it. Okay, the next person that tells me fake it till you make it, I'm going to hit them with the believe it until you achieve, believe it till you achieve it. Believe it until you achieve it. He said it perfectly, right? The word fake, fraud, liar. And people will hear that and go, okay, well, I'm not going to be myself. I'm going to be something that I'm not in order to get this thing because I really want that thing so badly. No, believe it. It's believing it because you are already that amazing person with the confidence that you might need. You got all the stuff already, as I said earlier.
Everybody starts out as an amateur. Even if you go through professional training, you're an amateur mechanic, you're an amateur doctor because you don't have the years of experience under your belt. And in order for us to get there, we have to start somewhere. And to start, you must believe that it is possible. I really do feel this way. It's like your body will not do something until your mind commits to doing it.
There are times in my life where I start something and I'm not good at it. That really, really affects me. What happens is I have to tell myself in my head, don't worry, keep doing it. I'm going to get better every time. It's the same lines of believe it until you achieve it, right? It's that same idea of you're not good at it, but if you carry on with that mindset of keep doing that thing, you'll be fine. Eventually you'll get good. Even if you're absolutely terrible at what you're doing, you're going to get better because you're going to keep doing it. Because you believe you can get there in the future. It's as simple as that.
Sometimes people take the expression fake it till you make it too literally. Fake it doesn't mean to lie or make claims you can't deliver on. It's an internal belief system and a reminder to act as if. If you suffer from low self-esteem, which most of us do at some point in our lives, this mantra could be really helpful.
So many people in this life want to do something for themselves. And you know, because at the beginning they see this entire stretch of things to do in order to get to where they want to go, and it puts them off. They don't want to do it. You just have to start. Start today. Get it going and believe it. What is it?